learned from the last time. Not good.
Vikings don't learn stuff.
We try. Thrust any good or not good? Gotta glance up. I'm teaching. We're here with Sir Kenneth. What we were going to do today is we're going to ask him some questions about the SCA, and you would know because you are a knight.
Yes, that's what this means in this.
And what does it mean to be a knight in the SCA?
Well, you start out fighting with the weapons that you saw us fighting with, and at first, like any martial art, you're not so good, you get beat up a lot, but the more you do it, our group has people that will train you, and you'll enter tournaments and you'll do better and better, and as soon as you start to increase in prowess, you start doing better in tournaments, and you might win a few smaller tournaments, and then you might win a few bigger tournaments, and you get the notice of the knights circuit. Whatever kingdom you're in, there's going to be a group of knights that are going to be watching the fighters, and if you get good enough with the prowess, you can beat up a lot of people.
Of course.
Then
Very skillful move.
Well, that isn't enough. You have to be good at that, but in our period, the knights were expected to have courtly behavior. You have to dance, you have to be chivalrous and courteous, and you have to play chess, and you can't just be a stick jock, as we call them.
So a lot of the people here, we're at RealmsCon, and we're here to recruit members.
Yes.
A lot of the skills that these people are doing would help them become a knight if they wanted to become a knight.
Absolutely, yes. Once you attain the knight, they give you the white belt, which represents knighthood, and the chain, which represents fealty, loyalty to the crown. Like I said, there's 21 kingdoms, they all have a king and queen. So at that point, you're a knight, which is a peer, and you can attain the same rank for arts also. It's not just fighting. You can do arts, sewing, magic, performing, music, making stuff.
Like stuff that people do here. There's magic.
There's all kinds. Yeah, there's
dancing. Performing.
Yeah, Valdino there did a couple
face
magic
painting,
shows here.
medieval face paint, everything.
Well, mostly not the face
but
painting. That's kind of a Ren Fair thing, right? But charter painting, making those beautiful scrolls over
like
there.
calligraphy.
Yeah, calligraphy, and making chainmail, making leather, all kinds of stuff.
Making
and then
armor. I have a thistleful armor made.
Oh, yeah, and that's an art award.
That's how I became a lord.
And that is an art award.
And what do you do for a living, by the way?
Oh, yes. What do I do for a living? Well, I'm retired military, but I work at home and I teach people how to do audio recording. I teach people how to record that audio so it sounds great at home. And what we're doing here, audio for video, I teach that too. There's a microphone right up there. Yes, and that's why it's not as echoey as it might be with just a camera out there 4 feet, 5 feet in front of me. Teach people how to do that, and also music, if you're a musician. Lots of people at RealmsCon, there's a band out there playing right now. Guaranteed they have CDs. Teach you how to do that. And can I plug my channel now?
Yes, you may.
My YouTube channel for that is called Homebrew Audio. Homebrew Audio. And just go to YouTube, put Homebrew Audio in, you'll see.
We'll put it up in the video too. So
oh, good, yes. Click that link wherever it is.
Link,
down here,
I'll link it in the video if I can, if you're on
that sounds great,
yes.
yes.
All right, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
It was an honor, and I'm going to fight him some more today.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna win.
Perhaps you should face 2 opponents at once, Sir Kenneth. No, that would not be fun at all. I think it would be fun for all of us.
Sweet cherry.
Yeah. Good. Well struck. Thrand has defeated the Black Knight.
Give him the old pennies, but justice is applied.
No snake eye.
We'll go with that.
Not hard enough.
All right, we're here at RealmsCon, and I have Mistress Catriona. She's the Seneschal of our Shire, the Shire of Seawinds, here in Corpus Christi, Texas. And we're happy to have her here at our booth. This is our SCA booth, and I want to ask her a few questions. I think I know what she's going to say, but let's see what she has to say about it. Why are we at RealmsCon? Why are we fighting here and trying to get members from RealmsCon? Why would they be interested?
Well, I think some of the people that here are at RealmsCon, they would benefit from an organization like us. Step up a little more from the gaming that they like to do and get a little more historical. We are a historical group.
Correct.
We research, try and do things as they would have done in that time frame. And I think we have a lot in common with those people that come to RealmsCon. They like to dress up. We like to dress up. Some of the activities like belly dancing.
They rave dance and they dance.
Right.
Some of them actually look like they were belly dancing out there. Some of the stuff they were
There
doing. I
was
mean, they
some
just come
belly
out and change
dancing.
costumes and
Yes.
compete in one of our events.
And we do a lot of that. We make our own costume. They make their costumes. But we do other things.
Very, very good. I think you pretty much explained exactly why we're here, and we're drawing a crowd and a lot of attention. You had how many? You had people like yesterday. You had like tons of people.
Oh, we've had fighting demonstrations. We're going to do it again today. We have a panel where you can learn how to do some leatherwork, chainmail, and kumihimo, which is a Japanese braiding, which is centuries old.
So that's another good point to bring up. It's not just European culture.
Right.
You can do any culture that had contact with Europe
During that
from
time
the year,
frame.
what, about 600 to the year 1700?
Yeah.
Right. So anything from the year 600, that's a big thing to work with.
That is a big thing to
Big
work
time,
with.
like a
And
large
have,
part of the world.
Yeah, we have Asian, we have Persian, we have Mongol. So just about anything you'd be interested. It is a lot of fun, but there is a serious aspect to it if you really want to research. The events that we hold, we sometimes try and make them as period as possible, hide all the modern things so that all you're seeing is things that you would have seen in period.
We basically do exactly what they did back in the day. It's like Valhalla on Earth.
Yeah.
We fight all day, party all night, and do everything they did back then. All the good
Right,
things.
all the good things.
Not the bad things.
Yeah,
No plagues.
we try and
Yeah.
recreate the Middle Ages as we would have liked it to be, so there's no death, no disease. So
But everything else that was good,
yeah,
we
it was
have.
good. We try and bring out the good things in it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for your time.
All right,
I enjoyed
thank
having you on.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Get that.
Tangled nail, I trapped it. What you doing?
Still didn't get you. We're not down. No, not quite. Right.
Lord Owen. He's our marshal here at the Shire of Seawinds, and he's the one who knows all about the combat, the current regulations by kingdom, what we allow here in Ansewer, which is Texas. And what I want to do is ask you some questions. What do you have to do? How old do you have to be to get into SCA combat?
Well, really, most of the fighters that you'll see are the adults. They're 18 or older. But we do allow children as young as 6 to participate. Basically from the age of 6 to 15, they are allowed to use these types of weapons.
And they have armor as well.
And armor.
Stuff that's much easier since they grow quickly to get a hold of.
Yeah, basically sports equipment. And the weapons that they use are called buffers. They're foam padded, so that's a lot safer for them to fight.
And what do they have to have in armor?
They basically have to have the same pieces of armor: a helmet, gorget, kidney protection, arms. In the early ages, it's really just elbow and knee pads.
Yeah, the knees and elbows are very vulnerable. So that's why we have to wear so much protection on our knees and our elbows, because an elbow or a knee is a terrible thing to get injured. Right?
Yeah.
And here's another theme. What we're asking here is, why did we come to RealmsCon? I mean, can we find people here who would be good members, who do things similar to what we do, that might want to actually recreate history in the past?
Well, I know for some of the previous RealmsCons, they've had a group called Sleeping Samurai that does foam buffer sword fighting.
And Amtgarders sometimes.
And Amtgard. There have been a few Amtgarders that I've seen around here. We thought that, you come to a convention like this and, try to attract those people that do Amtgard or Sleeping Samurai or some other sword fighting.
Or romanticize the medieval time period era.
Oh, yeah.
Or even the Asian and the Middle Eastern, because I mean, we have personas from all around the world. So.
Yeah, at RealmsCon, it's a lot of Japanese anime. Some of them have, warriors fighting in armor and swords. And so there's a lot of guys out there, cosplayers that are wearing these suits.
And they could use those same skills to develop their persona in the SCA.
Oh yes. They can.
All the skills and art that they use for that could be transferred over, and they can enjoy it.
Oh yeah. In a way, we're cosplaying. We are creating our own costumes.
Hey, but guys, this is a martial sport. I can speak from lots of bruises over the years, and they take it seriously when you get up into the crown tournaments and stuff.
Oh yes.
Now, light on when you learn and train, people will be easy with it. You go out, you'll find a good group. Somebody's not going to injure you or hurt you just to do it. They're going to train you. But after you get into it, then we don't really see it as getting hurt. We see it as, I didn't block fast enough. I didn't move fast enough. You got me. Thank you, Millard. You showed me my weakness. So it's kind of that kind of thing. We're very gracious. No one has anger issues. If they do, then that's pretty much it.
They're taken off the field.
Right.
They show any
canceled,
anger.
and if it gets worse, then they're not allowed to fight. We don't have bullies in the group. No one's a bully.
Exactly.
Everybody does this out of fun and loves it, a sport and a tourney. And we have big major wars and melees as well. So
oh yes, big wars.
like Finzig and
Gulf Wars,
and Australia Wars, and we go to Gulf War. The Shire of Seawinds almost always goes, because Ansewer is one of the major kingdoms battling. Anyway, thank you for coming on with us.
You are welcome.
And I think that we pretty much summed everything up that everybody might want to know about the SCA.
Thank you.